Failing at school, failing at life, that's who I was about 2 years ago, before I found success in high school. So how did I do it? How did I go from doing absolutely nothing, being an NPC, nobody knew about me, to now being the class president, and everything else that I do? Well, let me tell you. On sophomore year is when everything changed for me. All because of one thing, GHP. I'll go into more detail about GHP in a different video, but this video is about how to find success in high school. So let's talk about that. Now, before we find success, we have to define it. What does success mean to you? Does it mean making straight A's? Does it mean getting qualified for ISEF? Does it mean starting a YouTube channel? What is success to you? First define that, and then going to accomplishing that. This is exactly what I was missing. I didn't really have a direction sophomore year. And getting that direction, for me, it was wanting to get into MIT. That's what made me go. That's what made me wake up in the morning every day, stay up late every day for about a year or two. And then eventually I realized that that's not really what I wanted. I wanted something more, something bigger, something better. So now I'm working towards that. Overall, find the thing that makes you go, that makes you want to win. You'll be well on your way to success. And then after you find it, you have to work towards it. How I'm working towards what I want right now, as you're watching this video. After getting into GHP in my sophomore year, I realized what I was capable of. I realized the opportunities that were out there that I was so blind to see before. I was always stuck playing video games and nothing more. And my parents would always try to help me get out of this bubble. They tried to convince me, they tried to tell me, they tried to yell at me. They did everything they possibly could, but I would just not go out of that bubble until I realized it. Until I sparked that realization that, man, there's so much more out there than just video games. Or if you're stuck doing something else, like scrolling, man, there's so much more than scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or whatever you scroll on. So break out of that bubble, and Google will be your best friend. And whatever you're trying to accomplish, just Google it. Just ask Google. Google is your best friend. Or if you put your questions down in the comments, I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And to conclude, to find success, you have to define what success is to you. And once you define what success is to you, work towards it. You should obsess over it. I obsessed over getting into MIT until I realized it wasn't the place for me. Words can't express how much I obsessed over winning. Winning is all I wanted after I experienced it for the first time. I won at a pretty good level too. It wasn't just a small little win. It was a pretty big win. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I basically proved every single person except for my mom and dad wrong as a sophomore in high school. And that really put a seed in my mind that made me realize I can literally do whatever I want to do. Find success and work towards it. I'll see y'all in the next video.